Holy smokes. Look at this FIGR. Do you know the pain this was causing me? I went to get a slice of pizza. It's too much. Why do we even rally? Look at this FIGR. I left 39 to freaking 44. I'm selling a chunker. Hold on a second. Let me get out of some things. I'm sorry it's your expense. Believe me, I went through $200,000 worth of pain. Tim. Listen, everything that had calls worked, didn't it? Let's be honest. Okay, what did pick? I might be too busy. I'm not going to lie. What had calls? Okay, let's be. Hun, yes. Let's go through the list. Even CMG. What a reversal that is. Calls. Chevron, they backed up the truck in the crude face of crude the other day. Devon Energy calls as well. CarMax, Hun, QXO. What a rally. I don't even know. You're welcome, Sherry. Hang in there, okay? Listen, the thing with this market, Sherry, and for everybody else out there, it's not, listen, stop picking Bravo. It's the least of our issues. Or I don't believe it's focus. It's definitely not professionalism. But you know what? Styles change. You know what I mean? You know, the momentum changing or it just, you know, it's the type of changing. Where else to put it? Google has earnings. Go to TradeGate. Listen, do me a favor, okay? So I don't have to keep going through 19,000 things. I appreciate everybody's time here, too. Scroll up, all right? Please. What I said before is more important than what I'm going to say now. This stock. You want to buy some lotto calls? You hear this? QURE. Uber. The range in Uber said it all. Was up 1, down 3. Frog. Oh, the frog. I missed the frog on the 200-day. You want to try to buy like a software stock? Yes, I bought Peggy Sue. I'm still in it. Peggy Sue reversal with the volume. Was you? Oh, I sold that badly. They ran again. Oh, by the way, Janor, I took a $30,000 loss, $40,000 loss in NBY. I hit the bid. I'll show you where it's me. Right here. That's literally me. Might go up again. This HIM's going to make a late day run again. Remember this HIM's went positive today, opened positive on news? All right. They go over this gap here. This HIM's might have got, everybody said, wow, you know, even Lilly being up 90 or 100. Be careful. This HIM's might have washed out today. There's better. CMG, UPS. How about those UPS leaps? Nobody can argue with them. They were buying all day. They bought UPS leaps yesterday because the UPS in the money calls were probably a little bit pricey with no with premium, that they bought leaps, and they were right. Bravo, they bought it. LYV, this is sexy. I might get into this freaking thing. Actually, no, pass. Owl, taking calls into earnings. Next. MGM, anybody see how this thing opened today? MGM closed it. Great close, by the way, MGM on volume through the 200 day. It's about how they close. Stock closed, whatever it was, 34, open to 39. MGM, do you see this? Look at this. 34, next print 39, fade, MGM. Caesar's taking call behind it. Has room. Could be a mean reversion. I'm not in it. Better trades. But note MGM. Frog. I'm mad about that, not buying the software in the 200 day. All right, calls. They bought out. You know what they're buying? Calls in? They're not adding to CarMax. Actually, they are adding to CarMax. They're not adding to Chevron. They're adding to stocks that look good, even technically. Oh, hold on. That hold the Amazon. They're buying a ton of Amazon calls as we speak. They were buying fraud calls, held to moving averages. What other calls were they buying? I'm writing them down here. Oh, big one. APLD. They're in this heavy. APLD. They're buying APLD heavy all day today at the 50 day. It didn't pay yet, but best of breed, good earnings. You wanted to go above the gap. You know, it's going to take some time, and probably it's not going to be a V-shaped move. This stock they're in, and they've been okay. I'm aware of my verbiage, and I have to be, because this stock now has been showing, let's say, the top 15 in calls the past month. JMIA, they're backing it up, not in it. Obviously we know what the move in SanDisk did, down 100. Cisco really didn't reverse that badly. Cisco is the new SanDisk. You know BE? Look at BE. BE had a $15 rally off the low. How you doing? 15. 133 to 146. You. Jane, what are you talking about when you were out? BE had a $15 rally. You didn't get out when I said I was out? Which one did I say? I didn't even know what the hell came out of my mouth. I'm serious. I would make you repeat yourself. They all worked. CMG, CarMax, HIMS. Let's see HIMS. HUN, JBS. Scroll up to freaking TradeGateHub. Notice I'm not cursing. I'm starting to see freaking. Okay, we were on all over it. Come on. And you know what? This is a medical school. I'm a general practitioner. Like I said, Genome's like the dentist. Sherry, she seems to be like an orthopedist. Does things by the book. It does start with options. It's not predominant, but nothing attracts a crowd like a crowd. Yes, it could be volume. Do you want to step in sometimes and get in before they hit? Yeah, sure. But upgrades and downgrades, all Wall Street research. I don't pontificate. Nor should I. I don't know why I'm apologizing that I don't preach. Here was the list. This was the software list for those that are interested. Click images to enlarge. You get the picture. But here they are. Am I doing? Oh, NBY? No, you're at NBY. You talking about NBY, Jane? No, you told me you were at NBY a while ago. That's my fault. I'm only with NBY. I hope I wanted to go back to 3. That means I was actually right. But I broke a rule, a major rule. Bitcoin held at 77,000. There's a lot to go over here. How about this one? This was the cleanest. Did this not work? Was anybody? Is the Oxy chart? Mean reversion. I'm not telling you to buy something. Oxy. Look at the weekly on Oxy. Weeklies are more important than anything. Oh, look at that. My God. God forbid it goes to what Coach says, like the 200 day on the weekly. I'm sorry, let me take out the video. There we go. Oxy worked. What else is taking calls? Let's go now. I'll tell you what's taking calls. Let's go to the main page. Forget about what I'm doing. Verizon, that worked. GM. Is it over? Doesn't look like this. GM could be on. Is it down? GM. Coach would have an opinion on this too. I'm not good at this type of chart, even though it's taking calls. Let's go to the main page. I have no idea what's going on. I'm trading so much price action. I have no idea what's going on. Iran's nuclear. All I know is this. Take a gander at this chart. The new normal. Look at that thing. The RSI was 18, and everybody did. They don't want. That's just incredible. That is another one. They can't get enough of it. It's incredible. That's amazing. That's just amazing. Good charter, good trader, the long investor. Little pompous, little pompous. He's all right. We talk, don't we talk? All right, wave C. Cipher, NBIS, and Iron. For me, it would be, it's the same church, different pew. APLD is the leader, if you will. But if you want to see these three for wave C's, the nibble, I get it. Let's go to the chart. Cipher wouldn't touch it. That was the first one to drop, by the way. NBIS, I consider it. There's the 200 thing. Consideration, maybe it pulls a Frogger. NBIS, I always consider if that's in a wave C. Fine. Iron, no thank you. It's this one. NBIS and APLD. Those are the two strongest to begin with. If you want to go in that group. I bet this one. Is this near the high? Oh my God, they're squeezing. You know what? They might squeeze people. This is the one to buy, everyone. Am I on the video? I am now. This is the one to buy. Watch. Well, that's it. That looks, you know what that looks like? EMPH almost is like Chevron. I'm serious. What an analogy. This is what a chartist does. EMPH is like the Chevron of the group, and Oxy, it is like the SCDG of the solar. Man, that's a freaking good analogy. I'm proud of myself. And you know what? I'm doing it. SCDG. Oxy, more calls. Google, ARM, Qualcomm, ELF. That's a J-Norm stock. The Brownie ELF. What do we think of ELF? I'll pass. NOV, oil driller. You want to squeeze, continue to squeeze? That's an oil driller. That, look, there's the weekly NOV. You want a heavily shorted stock? Not for me. ConocoPhillips has earnings. Hello. Bristol Myers in the morning. Merck had that do 2 days after earnings. Do you know what Merck did? This is exactly what Merck did. Merck did exactly what United Airlines did after earnings. It opened down, did the dip-de-do, and did 3 days up. Merck. Hershey. It's not too late. By the way, this one was the strongest of them all. Look, Hershey's. Look at Hershey's. Canadian Estee Lauder. This is what I'm interested in. No. Estee Lauder's European. Piton was taking calls last week. They're trying to sneak it by you, by the way. Not interested. Could go. Canadian Goose, talking about retailers. The goose is loose. You want to do it. You know what? This might work. You know what? I'm going to do this goose. I'm going to buy goose. I'm going to buy 1,000. You know what? 1,000. I'm going to buy 2,000 goose into numbers. Matter of fact, I'm going to do it. Definitely. The only thing that's holding me back is crude going up. What is it? Oh, it's Canadian. You know what? That's a Canadian company. Don't tariffs hurt this thing even more? I don't know. Ralph Lauren's earnings. Buckle up. HP, another heavily shorted driller. There's the weekly on HP. Heavily shorted driller. But the leader, by the way, if you want to know, Sherry, because you trade leaders, so do you, Jane Norm, but you'll get in there with HP. BKR, the old Baker Hughes. That's been the first and the best oil driller. That is the Google of oil drillers. As I catch my breath. Blush has earnings. You don't want to be wrong there. Ooh. Fig went positive to negative today. Look at that Fig, candle on Fig. That's what you call capitulation reversal, closing above yesterday's low. Fig was the first one to go positive. It was down the most. Blush. I might try blush. Kathy Wood's all over in this blush. Kathy Wood's in this blush. She's buying it every day. So I'm taking blush. I'm taking goose. This is loose. Ooh, this is an advanced thought. Jane Norm, you know this. Do you know this sim? I was short this right here. When it did this, 48 to 88. It's $40, no problem. By the way, it's in 4 days. Goldman has, you know what? Goldman downgraded this stock to sell. They threw the baby out with the bathwater with this sim. There's no way but up. Sim. Is anybody there catching this? My reasoning? This is intel. Uh-oh. I know, Sherry. I appreciate the cursing. You know, but they told I got talked to. It says it cheapens me, even though I'm very highly educated. Doesn't really matter. I like the cursing too. I do. Apple. The pressing Apple calls. How you doing? Run. I'm still in. I'm not in run. You know if I was in run. Believe me, I'd be chirping. But I'm going to tell you. Let's look. Run, by the way, is one of the top 10 most shorted stocks on the board. It's not even this. God forbid this. Collect myself, Mike V. Okay. Blush. Goose. SYM. Does everybody hear my reasoning for SYM? I'm going to do this. I'm going to outsmart him. What can Goldman go to a double sell? Hold on. Let's go to Grok for this. Seriously. We'll do a research on Grok. Goldman. Let me see if I can spell. Goldman Sachs rating on SYM. Right here. Price target of 50. And I know that because this was the stock. This almost ruined my year. This happened. This sim move happened like freaking. This was like freaking. Sorry, I should say it. That happened like on the beginning of December. So the stock had earnings, went from 48. I think I shorted pre-market 58, only up 20%. 4 days later, it's 88. Goldman saved me. Now I have a sell on it at 50. It's 52. If it opens down tomorrow, considering a lot of these sim, I'm doing it. Sim, blush, goose. Now, if you wonder if you come in tomorrow and Google's good and you're wondering why Verizon's down or Procter's down, you're doing it wrong. If Google's down 10% tomorrow and you see Procter up another 3%, then you'll know what's going on. Look at Zeta. All the boys got bailed out of Zeta today. Oh, no. Chewy breaking. I picked Chewy. It was either Chewy or Hims. Oh, Chewy, there's the bottom. They had calls coming in. Why can't I bought the Hims now? What a putz. Putz. This video was just to 20,000. 20,000. I don't know if it's going out of business. ULC Fig looks good now. V, yeah, they. You know what? Listen, take Run and take Fig. One of them is going to work nicely. Either the momentum continues, or the Fig is good. I'm going to buy that blush. Here's my realized P&L today. NBY. 43,000 realized. Do you know? I'm even more upset. What a putz. Look at FIGR. I actually made money in this study. You know how incredible that is? Do you know how incredible that is? You know what, Sherry? Why not with the IONQ? I see it. You got a lot of things going for it. They're nibbling. You have a 35 strike price, which is probably going to hang around here, give or take up or down. Not bad. I'm buying the goose. It's already up. It's ripping on me. The goose is, look at the goose. It's already ripping on me. What else am I buying? SYM. Doing it. Estee Lauder breaking high. ARM going higher. Oh, man. Chewy breaking high. Bank of New York breaking high. Look at the winners and losers. Look at the real. You look at this. Chopping up a little. Took a hit 43. Traded like 17. That's not bad. I'm going to finish way positive though. I can feel what's going on here. Fig. Hims breaking low. What happened here? What's this thing? DHC. I've seen this thing go by before. DHC. Whatever this is, Gilead. There's more highs there, right? Yeah, why not? Hun. This is the one you want right here. Is it Owens Corning? Or maybe it is Olin. Yeah, Olin. Yeah, you want to be an Olin. Target. Fuck. Lily breaking high. Oxy. YPF. Target is going a lot higher. It is. Is the VIX. Listen, they're going to take profits, and they're not. Estee Lauder breaking high. SMCI off the high. EMPH, right? SEDG. Procter coming in. GM's going to come in. Don't be surprised Walmart opens tomorrow. UAL breaking. Oh, that's not near the low. I'm getting carried away. Was Oracle. Stock still sucks. Peggy Sue. This stock right here, Jane Norm. Dino. Oh, this is a stock taking a lot of calls. This one coming up obscure, but it's hammering it. There's still time to go into the gamma squeeze into Friday. This thing. They're buying leaps, whatever this is. Oh, what is this? Where is it? There it is. CTRA. DuPont, they're hammering calls. Dawn, more calls. I don't have enough oils. All right, let me run. Cheers.